Wow, look at all these cool dudes in chat. Hello. It's been entirely too long. Entirely too long. Um, Hang on one second. I gotta put the sound. Oh, I died. I gotta put the sound on here. God, that's loud. Jesus. Yeah. You ever play a Sega Master System game? God, they're loud. They are the loudest games. Obviously Shining Force 2 is still like the main game we're gonna be playing. Not long enough. This fucking guy. This fucking guy. Alright, just for you then, Instacast, we'll go back to Final Fantasy 11, shall we? Go back to Final Fantasy 11? Your favorite game? I really want to play this. I don't know why. I cannot tell you why. I have got a real mood to play Sonic 1, but for the Master System specifically. And I think the reason is I genuinely feel that the soundtrack in Sonic 1 for the Master System is really good. This is obviously Green Hill Zone, right? Like the standard, like the standard shit, right? After this, every single stage is a fucking banger. Every single stage has just like, for an 8-bit system, just the most ridiculously good soundtrack for an 8-bit fucking system. It's unreal. Is my sound okay? Is all the sound levels okay? What do you think of my bunny? I just took my VTuber and PNG'd him because I actually prefer PNG tubers. I think they react better because they're simpler. I think I get the game so sounds terrible. This fucking guy. Magnus, my friend's tower models for him was ooh. I actually I've been looking into getting a little table for my room here, Ultra, so that I can do like a painting model and or card opening type stream sometime. So that may happen in the future. Doomabun? It's not so much Doomabun as it is I wear black hoodies all the time. It's like my only item of clothing that I wear in real life. It's just black hoodies. It's just what I wear. And the hat is Set's hat from League of Legends, because I really like his hat in that one particular skin. I think the cool thing about a Sonic game as well is because I know them so well, I can just kind of play them and talk to you guys. I don't really have to think too much. Especially this one. This is probably the Sonic game I played the most, honestly. Really knows how my favorite Warhammer 40k kit race. When it comes to 40k, I don't really care. I want to paint some Skaven real bad. But yeah, I actually was thinking earlier, and I want to say thank you everybody for being really patient with me when it comes to streaming. I haven't streamed much in the last 2 weeks, 3 weeks nearly. Life has been really fucking hard the last couple of weeks, I ain't gonna lie to you. I had to focus on some IRL, you know? You know how it be. Sometimes you've got to focus on IRL, and other things kind of take a backseat. And I've been playing a bit of League of Legends with friends here and there, but for me to be on stream for the last couple of weeks would have been just miserable. I would have been so grumpy and just foul, and I didn't want to do that. Now I feel energized. Now I feel fucking good. This is the only Sonic game, I think, where the Chaos Emeralds are just laying there. They're just hidden in the stages, and you have to find them. And I kind of like that. I kind of like that. I don't... If there's one thing I hate about Sonic games, it's all of the special stages. I hate all of the special stages. I don't think there's a single special stage I've ever liked. So to just have the Chaos Emeralds just sitting there, that's epic. That's epic. Bunny and egg symbolism, like Easter. Easter in America, you don't really do the chocolate eggs like they do in the UK. But I do stock up super hard on those lint bunnies. You know, those lint chocolate bunnies? I fucking love those. I just picked the race that has a cool alien spoiling even cooler mechs. That does sound like you. I just want to make Skaven. I just want to paint a bunch of Skaven and have a little rat army. I think that'd be sweet. thanks for being patient, everybody. I am back to streaming now. And I was thinking the other day, you know, Shining Force 2, yeah, that's obviously the main game right now. But one thing I'd love to do, and I think I'll do at some point, I'd love to just beat every Sonic game. Every single one. I'd like to just have the list of Sonic games and just go through them all. That'd take fucking forever. Maybe not the 3D ones, you know. Maybe when we get to, like, Sonic Adventure, I just stop, you know. Give me this fucking life! God damn it! Fine. Fine! But I'd love to play through, like... There's some Sonic games that only came out in Japan that, like, fucking nobody knows about. Have you seen that one, that arcade game? That Sonic arcade game that was in Japan that used a trackball? That game looks sick as hell. I can't remember what it's called, but they used a trackball and you, like, scooched him around. That game looked insane. Also, check this out. If I can remember rightly. I think I fucked it. Can I go back? I can. Check out this forbidden knowledge. Oh, look at that. Look at this guy. He remembers all the tricks of the trade, this guy. But yeah, next stream will probably be Shining Force 2. Also, fun fact about this boss that I find really funny. You see how I can't hit him? On the Game Gear version of this game, because the screen is so small, you can just jump and hit him. The screen is too small, so you can just jump and hit him when he's flying around up there on the Game Gear. I remember that because when I finally got a Game Gear, I was like, oh wow, it's Sonic 1. And because I was used to playing the fight like this, I didn't try. And then randomly at one point, I was like, I wonder if I could hit him. Sure enough, the screen's too small. Get fucked. Yeah. Billy Rabbit tricks for the kids. I know all the tricks, me. Now, that stage is over, right? Now, here's my point. Going forward, every single stage in this game has a banger. The next one is Bridge Zone. And I'm pretty sure they reused this exact melody for a Tails theme later on. But listen to this. It's fucking awesome. For an 8-bit console? Are you insane? Bit of slowdown. you gotta love the Master System. Bit of slowdown. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they reused this one for Tails in like one of the later games. All of Tails' songs are like, I wanna fly high, and all that shit. Hiya! Thank you, slow down, you nearly fucking killed me. Now, I cannot remember where all the emeralds are, but I can remember where most of them are. Whether or not I get them all is going to depend on how well my brain kicks in at certain points. Also, Sonic 2 for the Master System is also really good. Like, the Master System Sonics... There's the emerald. The Master System Sonics are dope as hell. They're dope as hell. I can't even begin to... I mean, of course they are, because it's, you know, their flagship game, but... The cool thing about the Master System was, it came with a game built in. So you didn't need a game, you just turned it on with nothing in it, and it would play a game. It was usually one of 2 games. In fact, I'm pretty sure it was only one of 2 games. It was either this, or Alex Kidd in Miracle World. And the one that I had Alex Kidd in Miracle World on it, and the one that my cousin had this one on it. I think we even had this before. I wouldn't know. Let's look at the Full House theme after this. I didn't realize Sonic had a Master System games. I thought he started his. I think, as far as I know, he started on the Genesis, but they went back. Oh fuck! Oh fuck! They went back and made a bunch on the Master System. I think that's how it worked. He definitely started on the Genesis, but then they went back and made a bunch of Master System games for him. I fucked it! No! Well, that doesn't matter. I just didn't get the continue. Being from the UK, you know, how we like our swear words. I remember when I was a kid, obviously I was like 6, I was like really young. And I remember sitting in my living room with my dad and my uncle at the time, who was he must have been about 16 or something. And I didn't know what continue meant. I didn't know that it was called a continue. Because in one of these games, it's either this one or Sonic 2, it's just called Cont. And I used to say, like, Dad, I've got 3 Conts. And I remember, plain as day, my uncle being like, you've got 3 what? And he's obviously trying to get me to say cunt. I didn't get it. I was like, oh, Conts, I've got 3 Conts. Everywhere you... Yeah, you're right. I remember that. You're exactly right. Everywhere you look, everywhere... Yeah. It's exactly the fucking same. Same cadence. Ooh. There's 2 stages in this game that I think just have the most insanely good tracks. The jungle, which is next, I think, and then Labyrinth Zone. Labyrinth Zone in this game is fucking, like, it's better than Labyrinth Zone on the Genesis. I'm glad to be back. I'm so happy to be back streaming again. I was having so much fun with streaming, and then real life was like, would you like to fucking die? I'm glad to be back, boys. We're gonna bust out all the Sonics. We're gonna bust out Shining Force 2. I really want to beat Fade to Black. I think that's gonna be really fun. Fade to Black will be fun because I don't remember any of it. I remember maybe the first stage of Fade to Black. Because when I was like a 10-year-old, that game's too hard for a 10-year-old, right? So, as like a 10-year-old, I think I only ever beat the first stage. There is a Cont! I got a Cont! I'm also dead chuffed with this Sega Saturn USB controller. I need to buy a bunch of these, like... Because ordinarily... I knew about that. Ordinarily, I would, you know, be playing on keyboard and mouse. It's so much more fun playing games like this on a, not just like an Xbox controller, but a controller that the console is fucking made for, you know? It's a good feeling. Because Xbox controllers are shit. I'm sorry, but they are. The D-pad especially. The D-pad on an Xbox controller is fucking agony to use. You gotta go back to a controller where the D-pad was king. And you can't do better than the Saturn. Saturn controller might be my favorite retro controller out of all of them. Top 2 controllers, Sega Saturn controller and GameCube. Anyone ever tell you you're really cute? No. No. I don't think they have. It's because I'm so rarely happy. That's not true. That's not true. I'm happy a lot of the time. I'm just... Part of my problem is, you know, because I'm what they call neurodivergent. Every so often this is the jungle theme. Just listen to this. Come on! For an 8-bit system, it's so good! What was I saying? Because I'm like neurodivergent, blah blah blah. I have these periods of time where I'm just depressed, you know, I have these low points, you know? And during that time, I try not to stream because I feel like it would just be a waste, you know? It'd be like, I'd just be sat here being no fun at all. And it's like you say, I really love streaming when I'm happy. Because I think it comes across. And I'm so happy to be playing games like this. I had a look, I watched DSP, I think, playing the new Lies of P DLC. Can I be honest with you? I loved Lies of P, don't get me wrong, I really did. I thought it was fucking awesome. But I'm so glad I didn't stream the DLC. I'm so glad that I decided to just start streaming games I love. Because that DLC looks fucking agonizing. And I just don't want to put myself through that anymore. Elden Ring really showed me that just forcing myself to play these, like, miserable games, just because I feel like it's quote-unquote good stream content, is the wrong way to do it. The right way to do it is to stream stuff I love, which is this, you know? It's not the hardest game in the world, but I fucking love it, you know? And once I get the scrap brain zone, I'll die a bunch anyway. Tony's playing here and never but everybody's still into about Sonic. I know! That was the best example. That's the best way I can, like... That was perfect. Yeah, so I'm really neurodivergent. Oh, by the way, listen to this Sonic song. Leave me alone. I'm just a boy. I hate these specials. I hate all special stages. I think the only special stage I've ever liked was the ones in Mania. The sort of racetrack ones in Mania. They were cool. I also quite like the special stages in 3 that aren't emerald-based. They're the ones where you get power-ups. Like you're in a gacha machine. That one's fun. Alright, I've got to remember where the emerald is. The Sega Master System. Oh god. Fuck. Ass. Who made this game? Fred Fox. The Sega Master System gets a lot of shit. Right? It gets a lot of shit, and sometimes rightfully so. There's a lot of Sega Master System games that are just fucking horrible. But I genuinely think... Ass! Look who it is! Mwah. The only Game Gear game I ever played in real life. This is... I was talking earlier about how some of the bosses on the Game Gear are scuffed because the screen is too small, so they don't function correctly. I love this game. And I was about to say, the Master System gets a lot of flack. You know, because... compare it to the NES, and maybe rightfully so, you know, the NES has a lot of really good games. But just because of what it means to me, and how it was basically my first, it was my first console, and it was the console that I've probably played the longest, just in like a stretch, because it was ages before I got my Genesis or Mega Drive. It's my favorite console. The Sega Master System is my favorite console. And that may very well, that's, you know, that's 100, fuck, I do that every time. It's 100% nostalgia and the fact that it was my favorite, it was my console as a kid. But I don't care. I love this console. I love it. And that's how I know about these little gems that, like the Ninja Gaiden game. Ninja Gaiden on the Master System, a much more balanced and fun experience than the NES version. Just infinitely so. But no fucker knows about it. I've got to remember where the emerald is. The emerald is on this stage somewhere. I'm not going to go for an emerald, like all the emeralds. What am I, neurodivergent? I'm not going to go for all the emeralds. What am I, crazy? I can't even remember where they all are. think anyway, really game without played in the fucking. What are you trying to say about the impressive 6-minute battery life of the Sega Game Gear? That's the thing. People fucking rave about the Game Boy. The Game Gear was objectively better. It just didn't quite have the battery life, and you needed like I think you needed double the amount of batteries or some bullshit. I think it was purely a battery thing. Because I ain't being fun or anything, but Tetris is fucking boring. I wasn't even... The fucking floor was right there! I died to 2 pixels of blackness. Didn't I say at the start that I'm not gonna die once, and now I've died 3 times? I'd love to play... Oh, fucking hell! Less battery life, more batteries, gigantic ass portable device. I love the Game Gear. I stan the Game Gear. I don't have as much attachment to the Game Gear just because I didn't really have one as a kid. I did have a Game Boy. I had a Game Boy Pocket. A yellow Game Boy Pocket. And I was hooked. I wasn't so much hooked on the Game Boy Pocket until Pokemon came out. When Pokemon Yellow came out, because that was my first Pokemon, that's it then. That was me. I was done. Didn't need any other console. I just played Pokemon Yellow, beat it, and then played it again, and just played. I just kept going. I remember actually, in the UK, some families do these things, right? Where I swear the Emerald is nearby. Some families do these things where they'll go to, like, the seaside as part of a package holiday. And how that works is, like, you'll all get on a coach with a bunch of other families. You'll go to the seaside and have a nice day, and then you'll all get back on the coach and it'll take you back home. Me and my cousin's family did that once. We went to Minehead, which is down by Bristol, which is on the southwest of England. I remember being on the back of that coach, and I'd never, like, played a Game Boy before. I did this before I had my Game Boy. I'd never played a Game Boy before, and my cousin whipped out his Game Boy Color with Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. The RPG one. The RPG one where you, like, pick spells, and it's basically like a turn-based RPG. Is this the Emerald? No. The Emerald's gotta be here somewhere. I refuse to believe it isn't. Fuck. I think I've scuffed it. Fuck it. Don't need the Emerald. Holidays in Minehead? You leave Holidays in Minehead alone. And I remember thinking that was insane. We should revisit that game sometime, maybe. Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone was so sick. I loved it. It was like an RPG with, like, you were like flipendo and you do like 10 damage and shit. I loved that game. And all I got to see of it was on that one trip to Minehead. But yeah, once I got Pokemon Yellow on my Game Boy Pocket, that was it for me. That's all I played. There's a bunch of games in my childhood that I just played obsessively for the longest time. Why the fuck is the Emerald on this stage? Oh well. This boss is bullshit, by the way, because you can die to that puff of smoke that the bomb leaves. You don't have to get hit by the bomb. If there's a single pixel of smoke still on the screen, that can kill you. Fuck! Ass! Who made this game? Fred Fox? Eh. But yeah, we're just gonna have a short little burst through a fun game that I love on stream today. And then we'll revisit... We'll go back to Shining Force 2. Either next stream or the stream after, depending on my mood. I want to ease myself back into it today. I was going to get a Master System controller, USB version, but there's literally no point. Have you seen the Master System controller? It's the most bare bones controller imaginable. There's no point. But I love how they feel. They're so clicky-clacky. I love the Master System controller. Are you... Nobody say anything. Nobody fucking talk to me. They're poison bombs? I don't know what they are, but they're bullshit is what they are. Alright, Robotnik. I'm back. What?! I'm getting fucking rinsed by Sonic 1 for the Sega Master System. This is the real reason I'm not playing the Lies of P DLC. Too hard. Too hard for me. I am also playing in a funny-sized window. Because the emulator that I've got for the Master System is kind of a bit shit, if I'm honest with you. It's the one I was using when I was like 16 to emulate Master System. Dega. I'm sure there's a better one by now. There's a better one by now, but I'm just sticking to what I know. Fuck! I've got to... I'm getting genuinely annoyed. If you'd have told me when I first started playing this today, you're gonna get genuinely annoyed at Sonic 1, I'd have been like, nah. No way. And yet here we are. Just gotta be patient. Gotta be patient. Part of my problem is I try and move too fast. But then again, I am Sanic the Hedgehog. Sonic 2 for the Master System is really good as well, and I'm probably going to play that at some point because I fucking love that game. There's also a game for the Master System called Sonic Chaos that's really weird. It's a very strange game. It's similar to like all the regular Sonics, but he's got like rocket boot power-ups and stuff where you can like fly around. It's actually really kind of cool. Sonic Chaos. We should play that sometime too. God, fuck. I want to play all the Sonics. I want to play all the Master System Sonics. They're the best ones. Right, Labyrinth. This is my favorite track, right? I'll show you why. This part is whatever, right? Wait till it gets to the breakdown. I swear they got Michael Jackson in just for the breakdown of this part. Here we go. Here it comes. This part. This part now. Here. What the fuck? What the fuck? You know that meme of the guy playing the piano on the beach and it's on fire? That. Unfortunately, because this is the Master System, and they're trying to do water effects, the slowdown is substantial. Come on. Give me my buble. Any fucking day now. There we go. Whoop it. Ever try running in water? Oh my god. Funny story, actually. So, there's a rec center near me. And I signed up to it, like, at the beginning of last year. And they've got a pool and fuck, I'm gonna die, I can't... You know how I said I really like Labyrinth Zone? I fucking hate Labyrinth Zone. I signed up for it, like, a year ago. And I went a few times, right? I went a few times. Mostly because I just wanted to use the pool. But that first, I fell in the same spikes. That first time I went in the pool, I hadn't been in a pool for like years. And I was like, I'm just going to do a couple of lengths, you know, just swimming, if you haven't swum in a long time, is fucking impossible. I did like half a length and I was like, oh! I was like dying. I thought like the lifeguard was going to start worrying about me. I was like clinging to the side of the pool. Like, ugh! I gradually got better, but if you don't swim for a while and then you go swimming, it's agonizing. I can't remember how I deal with this guy. I think I have to make him throw his nuts at me. And then I go back down, I think. Go. Yeah, there we go. I can't hit him! Oh, for fuck's sake! I'm moving too slowly. Come on. Come on. Are you fucking shitting me? Give me the bubble. Thank you. I really like swimming. I like, when I used to swim back in Norwich, where I'm from, before I came to America. Norwich had just gotten a brand new swimming center. And it had a sauna, and I'd never been in a sauna before. Never. Can I just say, saunas are the best shit ever. Saunas are amazing. The feeling you get when you get out of a sauna is incredible. It's incredible. I love it. But that new swimming center was amazing. I'll be honest with you, I'm a little bit biased because it had a one of them bubble pools, and I'll be really frank. I'll be really honest. This is true, but it's probably, I don't know if it's something I should say, but I'm gonna say it anyway. One time, I was in the I was in there with a friend. In the bubble pool. It's really small, like really small bubble pool. And sat next to each other, and it was a guy, and our hands were a little under the water. Not like lewd, not like properly skin on skin, but just a little, you know. That's my story. I feel nervous now. I shouldn't have told that story. Like the owners of that particular swimming pool are gonna like track me down. That was like 20 years ago. Leave me alone. I have a sauna in my house. And how hot as fuck where I live. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's hot as fuck where I live, and I'd still love to have a sauna. They're amazing. The feeling of that, like, the feeling of stepping out of the crushing heat of the sauna into the cold air. Oh my god, it's an incredible feeling. And just the feeling of just your impurities being sweated out of you is just, oh. Love a sauna, me. I love them. There was two kinds. There was like the classic wood one. And then there was like this other room that was glass, and it was like ultraviolet purple in there. Like the lights were purple, and that was supposed to be the even hotter one, and that was crushing. Like the wood sauna was lovely, but the purple one was like draining my will to live when I was in there. But no, if I was a rich man, I would 100% have a sauna. 100%. It's Grounder from the hit show. Oh, gee, Robotnik. Where's Scratch? What game is Scratch from? I know there's a chicken boss in Sonic Chaos. Is he from that? What game is Scratch from? Because there's Grounder. Grounder's in Sonic 1 for the Master System. What game is Scratch from? No idea. Is he on like the flying zone at the end of Sonic 2 or something? There's chickens in that, I think. Let me out. Let me out of this spiked prison. Eh. I turn on sauna whenever I'm feeling under the weather. It helps so much. It really does. I think using a sauna is something that should like medically be... Doctors should be able to prescribe it to you. They should be able to say, right, it's been 4 months since your last sauna visit. We're going to make you go to the sauna. I guarantee people will be healthier. Guarantee it. They'll be healthier and they'll be less stressed. Speaking of stressed, speaking of physical therapy and stressed, I went and I had a massage once in my life, right? I've had one massage. Can I be honest with you? Either the woman doing it wasn't the best at it, or I got ripped off, but all I felt was pain, and then no better afterwards. I think I got ripped off. Uh-oh. But it's one of those things as well, where I went in there, it was like someone's... The more I talk about this actually, the more it sounds like a scam. It was in like a house. It wasn't in like a... Oh shit, the emerald. I mean, I could get it, but I'll die. I can't get it without the... So the game wants me to have the invincibility and get it, okay. Well, fuck it. We saw it, that's enough. It was in like a house, not like a proper institution. At the top floor of this house. And I went in there, and it was this room with like a... Buddha in it, and like incense and all that shit. And I thought she was gonna be, I guess coy is the word I'm looking for. I thought she was gonna be like, oh, you know, you can take your pants off if you want, or, you know, whatever. She was like insistent that I take my pants off. And I was like, oh fuck. I was like, I don't really want to. I'm just gonna have my, like, I'm just gonna have my jeans on, and we'll, you know, can you just work on my shoulders, please? That's where, like, all my tension is. She was insisting I take my pants off. And I was like, I don't want to. I just want my torso done, please. In the end, she did as I asked, but she was like, oh, to get the full effect, you really should, you know, take your pants off and have the whole 9 yards done. You know, have the whole shebang. I was like, really? I thought that transaction would go the other way round. You know, I figured she would be all coy about me. I fucked it again. I can't hit him when he's there. I have to wait. I thought I was gonna be like, oh, can I take my pants off? I thought that's the way it's supposed to go, you know? In the Seinfeld universe, that's the way that would go. But no, she was like fully insistent. She was like, oh, you gotta take your pants off. I was like, I don't want to. Leave me alone. Maybe I'm the only person who's ever been there and didn't take their pants off, like, didn't want to. I can be quite shy and retiring when the situation arises. Because I went there for a medical reason. I had a really, like, serious pain in my shoulder that I still have. It hasn't really gone away. Come on. We can do it. Right, don't get him. Don't hit him there. Don't be a fool. Yeah, I was thinking the other day as well. I was sat there thinking, wow, I can't actually believe that I've played Red Alert 3. Because it had been like 2 years. It had been 2 years of me telling Stammer I was going to do it eventually. And I finally did it. And I was like, I can't believe I've actually done it. Scrap Brain, another banger. Like, look, listen to that. Fuck! I'm running out of lives. It's a good thing I picked up all those conts earlier. Yeah, I was just thinking, it's kind of... I should probably get round to doing Balan Wonderworld at some point, because that's another game that was on our sort of bucket list. My problem with Balan is it did a Metroidvania on me, and I don't like Metroidvanias. I don't like games that make me go back to previous stages. There's something about that mentally that I just don't like. Like, just make another stage. Don't make me go back. You know? It's the main reason I don't like Metroidvanias. I don't like going through an entire fucking game and then being told to backtrack and look for the exact pixel where I can use my new power. I don't like that shit. And Balan did that, and I was like, well, fuck you then. If Balan just kept going and had, like, a bunch more stages, I'd have beaten it by now. But the fact that I unlocked, like, new powers, and it was like, oh, now you can go back, and I'm not doing that. I actually didn't hate Balan. I thought Balan was fine. I mean, it's, you know, not good. It's not a good game. But I also didn't hate it. And I also think all of those YouTubers that make the videos, you know, the worst game ever made, and, you know, I played Balan Wonderworld, so you don't have to, you know, like, I don't know. There's clickbait and then there's that, you know? There's no way Balan Wonderworld is the worst game ever made. Because Valorant exists. I was trying to think the other day, I was talking to a friend of the channel, why I don't like Valorant as much as I don't. And I really do hate Valorant. I mean, I really hate Valorant. My reasoning, I've found out, we were talking about these things, there's 2 things that I find most important in my games. Audiovisual feedback. So I need things to sound impactful and weighty. But the other thing, the main thing, is movement. I love movement. Good movement. Swift movement. Quick movement. That's why my favorite role in League of Legends, we talk about this, my favorite role in League of Legends is AD carry, because all AD carry is about is movement. It's all about just kiting enemies with auto attacks. That's all it does. I like that. I like a strong emphasis on movement. I think there's an emerald. I am a genius. What you just witnessed, right? What you just witnessed was a gnarled piece of brain that has been dormant for about 20 years, just suddenly coming online. That's what you just witnessed. Amazing, isn't it? It's amazing how the human mind functions. Yeah, movement. I love movement. It's top 2 things that a game needs to emphasize for me to enjoy it. And that's why I don't like Valorant. And you can sit there and go, oh, but Valorant has is about a different kind of movement. It's, you know, about more subtle choices of movement. I don't like that. I like that's why I like Quake 3 Arena, okay? I like whizzing around like a fucking crack addict. That is what I like doing. What is this? I guess I do that? Now I'm lost. But at least I got the Gemerald. This way? I mean, I genuinely feel like giving a game good movement makes up for fucking 70% of it. A game could be cut to just total shit, but if it, for instance, gives me a grappling hook and lets me whiz around like a crazy person, I'm gonna give it like 3 letter grades. Just for that. Just for that. Balan is even the worst game of its year? Balan... I feel bad about Balan because... you can tell there's a vision there, right? You can tell there's like an artistic vision there. It's not a great one. Yeah, it's not particularly a game that I think is... It doesn't translate into a good game. But there is an artistic vision there, you know? Fuck. 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 So I feel bad that it's, you know, as shit as it is. It's a lot like Death Stranding. I've been considering whether I should play the new Death Stranding or Death Stranding 1. Just because I don't hate the idea. You know me, I love my walking simulators. And I don't hate the idea of it. I don't despise the concept of just delivering packages. I don't hate that. Yeah, I don't hate that conceptually. And I hear it, you know, there's nothing else like it. You know, there's nothing... It is a unique experience. And I think you should always strive for unique experiences. I think you should always strive to try unique experiences. You know? That's kind of how I ended up with the sexuality that I have. You know? I kept an open mind, and it worked out, you know? So I've always thought that that's important. So maybe I'll give Death Stranding a time. I've always thought that the Death Stranding was supposed to be really dialogue and cutscene heavy. I don't know if that's true. But maybe I'll give it a whirl, especially if it goes on sale sometime. I'm surprised you didn't like Pseudo Regalia. Moving that game is top notch. Just remembering the first time I tuned in. It's in Metroidvania, which automatically puts it at a disadvantage with me because I just don't like that genre. I think Metroidvanias are just awful. The movement was good, I will give it that. I thought the movement was great, but sometimes that's not enough, especially with a Metroidvania. A Metroidvania, to me, I don't think I've ever beaten one. I don't think I've ever beaten one. Even ones that people say are like the best in class, you know, like Hollow Knight. People say Hollow Knight is like the best Metroidvania. I tried to play Hollow Knight. I just can't. I just can't play that kind of game. It does not gel with my brain. The constant backtracking just does not feel fun to me. It just does not feel rewarding to me. And that's not me saying that, you know, other people are wrong, obviously. You know, loads of people love it, you know, and they're right to do so. But me, it just doesn't work with my brain. I didn't like meandering of Metroidvanias, yeah. Every time I play Metroidvania, I feel like about 2 minutes of progress, followed by 20 minutes of trying to figure out what to do next. I just cannot enjoy... In the back of my brain, when I play a Metroidvania, there's this niggling part of me that's just like, why didn't they just make another stage? I prefer a brand new stage with new things to look at than going back to somewhere I've already seen. And I understand that it's about the journey and people have the, you know, people love that concept of going, you know, becoming more powerful, going back and unlocking a new area, blah, blah, blah. It just doesn't, it's just not my cup of tea. It's Robotnik! Get him! You son of a bitch! I think, for me, what am I trying to say here? I think I like a linear experience more than most. Like open world things, open world games, etc. Metroidvanias, not for me. Yeah? linear experiences, you know, stage 1, stage 2, stage 3, stage 4, stage 5, stage 6, final stage, job done. I like that. Call me a fucking simpleton all you want, but I like that. I think there's a lot to be said for that. And that's something that's slowly sort of not dying out, but there's less and less of it, you know? There's less and less of just, here is the video game, there are 8 stages, off you go. You know? Now it's all, oh, it's a sprawling adventure with choices and decisions, and sometimes I don't like choices and decisions. Sometimes I like a very specific challenge to be laid out in front of me, and I have to get through it, you know? And that's kind of why I like these games. That's honestly why I've been so happy to go back and play these games for the stream, because these are the kind of games I love. I don't want to play Elden Ring. I don't want to play much, you know, do you know what I mean? Oh, slow! Trust me and we will escape from the city. Thank you, Slow XP 94. Windows XP wasn't that slow. Windows 94 didn't exist. How you doing, my man? I appreciate your follow. What was I saying? Something about fucking how games are shit now? God, I sound old. God, I sound old sitting here playing Sonic 1 for the Sega Master System. Fuck! I don't know. Oh shit! Is that the emerald? Nope, that's just a trick. A trick of the light. Go, go, go. Yeah, I like linear experiences. I don't know if that says anything about me, that I'm a stupid idiot or something, but sometimes I feel like, and here's the other thing, if I'm given a choice, like if I'm, for instance, right, I went back and I reinstalled Fallout 4 recently, right? Even if it's an open world game, like Fallout 4, where there's a bunch of decisions and dialogue options and yada yada yada, I always play it the same way. Do you know what I mean? I'll go through, I'll make the same choices, I'll go to the same places in the same order. My brain just works like that. I cannot deviate very easily. So I just do what I did every time. Go to the Good Springs, talk to the robot, go to, you know, I'll just, the same shit every time, and I'll make the same choices every time. You might call me boring, but that's just kind of how my brain works. And I think that's why I like linear experiences more. I can't play as something I'm not. And I'm not saying that's the be-all, end-all. There are some open world games I really love, but I think the reason I don't like Metroidvanias as much as most people, and the reason I don't like open world games as much as most people, is I like linear experiences more than most people. I like old games, and that's just always going to be how it be. Where the fuck am I going? Oh! Spikes! What the fuck? What the fuck was that? I couldn't beat Hollow Knight? That's okay. I beat, like, the first boss and was like, I'm fucking bored. I've scuffed it. I've scuffed it. There we go. Blow up! Ah! I was expecting a little puff cloud like all the other explosions in the game. That guy's packed with C4! Oh, come on. Ooh! Can I just say, by the way, this might be, like, pure nostalgia, or I don't know. And I know that's what it was supposed to be all about, but Sonic is just so much fucking cooler than Mario. Sonic is so fucking cool. I love Sonic. I won't hear a bad word against him. Who's your favourite Mobian? Who's your favourite Sonic character, right? Mine, if I had to pick. And, you know, obviously, the temptation is to be like, ooh, Rouge the Bat, ooh, but I don't think it is. Although I do think Rouge the Bat's design is peak, and I mean that in a non-sexy way. I do think her, like, just design is peak. But I think my favourite Sonic character... definitely Charmy B. No. That's tough. Twin Peaks. She's a babe! I actually... and this might be a cringe take. I actually really like Amy Rose. I think it's because of her 3 spikes of hair. No. I really like hammer characters with big hammers. And I don't know. I like Amy Rose. I like Tails a lot. Fuck. I think Metal Sonic is cool as shit. You like Blaze the Cat? No, you don't. No, you don't. Oh shit, I've goofed. Froggy! What a disaster. I do like Vector. I think Vector has a cool design. I think all the Chaotix have quite cool designs actually, except Charmy B, obviously. So that's just SBO and Vector, isn't it? All of them, except Charmy B. Eh. Oh fuck! He's mixing up on me! Ah! I didn't realize it fucking heat sunk. And Mighty Armadillo. Oh yeah! Forgot about him. I was like, Big? Really? Big sucks. I just think that the Sonic characters are way more interesting than anything Mario ever did. And that's definitely, you know, a bit of nostalgia, but they're just more interesting to look at. Mario's just like a fat dude. Like, nothing wrong with Big? I guess. I don't know. He was never my cup of tea. I like Amy a lot. I like... Fuck! I'm bad at this. No! Good thing I got all those conts earlier. I don't know. If I'm really pressed, I do think I like Amy and Rouge possibly the best. And that's going to sound really skeezy of me, like, oh, I like the girl characters the most. But I kind of do. I like Knuckles, actually. I think Knuckles is cool. Unlike Sonic, he doesn't chuckle. And I've got to admire that. I do think Shadow is really shit. I hate Shadow. I think Shadow is kind of like the shittest character ever made. Fuck! This boss is really confusing. What do I do? I'm getting rinsed. What the fuck is a knuckle in here? Fuck, it's Fuckles. Yeah. I can't think of any Sonic characters that I'm like massively love. But I definitely love them all more than any Mario characters. Except maybe Yoshi. I think Yoshi's cool. If I played Mario Kart back in the day, on like Mario Kart 64, I always pick Yoshi. When he goes, when you pick him. I remember I had Yoshi's Story for the N64. That game is fucking awful. What is this electric field? It's just random. How am I meant to win? Look how random that is. Go, go. Get out. Get out. It's timed. I see that now. This game is dropping my inputs, dude. Oh, get fucked. And also, why is Robotnik always quicker than Sonic? Always. He's always faster than you. Canonically, Robotnik is faster than Sonic in every game. Cold Steel is a better Shadow. What's Cold Steel? I'm not like a deep Sonic fan. I don't know all the like expanded universe characters. He's gonna get wrecked, mate. He's gonna get wrecked. Watch. Ooh! Get fucking chinned out, mate. Sadly, I did not get all the emeralds, but fuck it. That's a win in my book. I got 3 of them. Robo food? We're probably done, Stammer. That's probably it. Although I'm a little sad because there's a bunch of people here and you're all really cool and hanging out, and I don't know. I've won already. I've finished. Bit of a shit ending, to be honest. Come on, Master System. Give me a cutscene or something. Yeah! Look at him. What a legend. I like old Sonic's design, where he's like kind of fat. New Sonic, where he's all skinny. I don't like that. Cold Steel was a purple hedgehog? I gotta look this up. Sonic the Hedgehog. Cold Steel. No. Is that someone's OC? That's someone's OC, right? I like him. I like Cold Steel. I tell you what. I'm gonna play another Sonic. That was short. That was only an hour. I'm not gonna give you an hour stream. And a bunch of you guys are hanging out. I love you all. So we'll do Sonic 2 for the SNS. Let me get it. Let me download it. Apparently there's a remake. Sonic 2 SMS remake by Creative Ari. I don't want that. Maybe we'll play that another time, but I want the regular ROM, please. Bear with me. Correct. Now, can I just bear with me. Where did I put Dega? There it is. I'm gonna do version 2.2. I don't know why there's a version 2.2, but that's what we're doing. Load ROM 2. Yeah! Yeah! Sonic 2, baby, for the Sega Master System. What a blast from the past! This game is actually kind of hard, if I remember rightly. This game's like difficult by comparison. Oh, you're taking me back. You're taking me back. This is one of the few games I actually had when I was like 6. And I obsessively played. And I cannot remember fucking anything about it. I remember it less about this one than I do the first one. But one thing that's cool about this one is they emphasize speed a lot more. Which is a lot more quick. You know, zooming through shit. It is still the Master System though, so there's like a fuck ton of slowdown. Oh no, this is the game for the game you play? They're all much of a muchness. This one's really good though. Only then magnetize those drones and their potential parts. What does so you like... How do you magnetize them? You electrocute them? Put them in a special soup? I remember the minecarts the most. Yeah, this is the stage anyone who's played this game, this is the stage people remember. But there's a bunch of cool stages in this game. See, you never forget. You never forget. Boing. Watch this. Oh, you never forget. Oh, you never forget. Too easy for a guy like me. I genuinely only remember 2 stages in this game. This one, and then, like, Aqua Park Zone or something. There's something you can do here. You can jump off there, yeah. Models come with lots of different parts, but they need to be glued together, so you're going to pick one configuration. I do housing the models and glue magnets in them so they can... Oh! That's a really cool idea. That's sick. So you give them, like, different weapons and things. This boss is like a crab in the ground or something. Like a pincer. I fucked it. Oh, this is it! This is the stupidest thing Robotnik's ever done. Check this out. I remember this. Watch Robotnik here. What a fucking genius, by the way. Here he goes. No, I'll save you! Why? I'm definitely dead, you fucking idiot. You fucking idiot, Robotnik! I'm going to put you into this easily avoidable crab. Robotnik, I don't want to fight your crab. I wanted to commit suicide. I'm sick of these games. Uh-oh. I jumped too soon. I completely forgot he did that. Ah, fuck it! I'll fucking kill you! What a fucking lunatic! Robotnik, why? Robotnik's a man of honor. He saved me from death, only to throw himself into his own trap. What a fucking genius! That's it. This level has hang gliders. This game is so sick. It's got so many cool ideas, and you gotta remember, this is a fucking 8-bit system. While the NES was fucking around with fucking Super Mario, going... This game's like here with fucking hang gliders, dude. This game is sick. I will say, this game has shittier music, though. They sacrificed the music for, like, cooler ideas and more speed. Give him a hang glider. Here we go. And you can control it with little taps like this. Or, if you're an idiot, you can go, like, nosedive and then pull up and, like, go extra high. I'm telling you, man. Sonic for the Master System, slept on. Sonic SMS has Uzo Kushiro, so it's no contest. Ah, that'll be why. SMS 2, yeah, the music's a bit shit. Oops. Damn it! I forgot you're supposed to hold up when the wind hits. Fuck! Fuck! Ass! Who made this game? Fred Fox? No? What am I supposed to do in the wind? There's something I'm supposed to do with that wind. I'm not... Oh! Don't touch anything! Don't touch anything. And then it'll, like, lift you up. You lift me up so I can stand on mountains. Fuck. Thank you. Fuck. Thank you. The old Sonic classic move. As long as you've got one ring, boys, you're fine. Easy stage. I've always believed when Sonic is a racing game like Mario Kart, he should be on his feet. I'm pretty sure it might be Sonic Racing Transformed or one of them, but if he loses when he's in the cars, he's always like, if this was on foot, I would have won, or some bullshit. So it's not lost on Sega, at least. This is late in the life of the for an SNES game. Yeah, but that's the thing. Like, I'll be honest with you, there's some NES games. Late in the NES's life that are really good, like Shatterhand and fucking Little Nemo, the Dream Master. That's a really good late NES game. I think this is Scratch. Is that Scratch? Ugh! You fuck! Scratch! It's me, Scratch! Scratch is kind of pathetic. Well, you know, he never did anything in the show. Except go, ha ha ha! That's all I remember of Scratch. I don't remember fucking anything about that show. All I remember of that show was an episode where... It was either an episode or, like, the movie. Look at this. Look how cool this is. Woo! Where... They go back to, like, ancient Egypt. And, they try a falafel. That was my first ever time hearing the word falafel. And then I remember when I was a kid... I went to a bonfire night party, because, you know, UK, and they were selling falafels out of a van. I was like, oh my god, it's that thing Sonic ate! I must have one! And they're gross, and I don't like them. ET poops have taken over any memory I had? Yeah, that too. That too. Snooping as usual! I told you there was like an aqua park zone. Yep. Even though it's late in the game's in the SMS's life, Fuck. I still feel like these games are super ambitious and super good for an 8-bit system. It's unfair to say that I don't like the NES, because there are some fucking outstanding games on the NES that are like some of my favorites of all time. Like, Castlevania. Castlevania 1 is one of my favorite games of all time. But I'm just a bit of a slut for the Master System, I'm sorry. I just am. There's something about it that I'll always love. The nostalgia, I think it's just got, especially like you say, like some of the late in life games are just so good. Ninja Gaiden for this system is amazing. Gain Ground for this system is actually pretty good, despite it being, you know, an inferior version of the Mega Drive game. Fuck! I gotta go all the way back. The British Sega. I mean, that's a part of it, isn't it? I mean, Sega did a lot better in Europe than Nintendo did. So that's part of it, is that I'm just more, you know, in tune with Sega's shit than I perhaps would be if I was an American. Could I have said that with any more disdain? If I was an American, in some dystopia where I'm an American. Eh. In fact, you know, I love the Mega Drive, don't get me wrong. Or the Genesis, whatever. But I actually... Fuck. No, a bubble. No! Oh, that is devastating! I missed it by an inch! I actually like the Master System more. I really do. I paused the game by mistake, there we go. Yeah! Get fucked! I think the ring sound effect is more annoying in this game. Fuck! I fell in a hole. SpongeBob zone. It does kind of look like a SpongeBob zone. How do I... Oh, here we are. Fuck! No! How am I meant to go? You can't jump there! Oh, I hate this game. This game sucks, actually. This game's actually quite bad. Is Sparkly Sonic tougher than Superstar Mario? Yes. Just because I say so. I will say... out of all the power-ups and things, I do really quite like Frog Suit Mario. If there was a Mario game where he's just in the frog suit all the time, I'd play that. Frog Suit Mario makes the water stages not the shittest thing ever. Speaking of water stages being the shittest thing ever, this stage, am I right? Oh, I hate SpongeBob Zone. Get me out of here. Now, I need to beat Shining Force 2 before Final Fantasy Tactics comes out. Because I've never played Final Fantasy Tactics, and I'm probably going to get that new set, that new remaster or whatever. Just to see what all the hype is about. Oh, a bubble. I see. Problem is, Shining Force 2 is like 45 hours of gameplay. And I'm like, what, 4 hours in? That's a lot of game left. I will do it. Just every so often I've got to play something else like this to sort of like... I don't know, recalibrate my brain, you know? I can't play just RPGs, it'd fucking kill me. Oh! This game is way harder than Sonic 1. Like, way harder. I don't remember it being kind of like this challenging. Fuck off! Oh, look at me go. Look at me go. There's no stopping me. Wind me up and watch me go, baby. Woo! After this, I officially don't remember anything. After this stage, I don't remember any of it. I didn't play this one as much as Sonic 1. Which is kind of the opposite of how it was on the Genesis. I played fuck all Sonic 1 on the Genesis, but I played the shit out of Sonic 2. What the fuck? What the fuck is this? Oh! What is this? I don't remember a seal? I love him. He's so cool. This is the best Sonic boss ever. I've got to be quick. That's a tough timing. That gives you like a split second. That gives you like no time at all. Maybe he says so. Yeah, he's like, I really need Sonic to see my epic seal I made. I'm not gonna let him die till he sees my epic seal. That was cool. That's a cool boss. I like that it plays on the idea of Sonic being a ball. More bosses like that. More bosses need to play on Sonic being a ball. Green Hill Zone. Is this the only Sonic game where Green Hill Zone is like the 4th stage? I don't remember this at all. This is not awakening anything in my brain. I do not remember this in the slightest. We're just gonna go, see what happens. I can't believe it's like the 4th stage. Weird. Ow. Fucking crab. that was easy. That was just a little romp through Green Hill Zone. Remember Hilltop Zone? When I play Sonic 2, Hilltop Zone is the zone where I get bored. If I can power through Hilltop Zone, I'll beat the game. But Hilltop Zone fucking kills my momentum. I hate that zone. Fuck! I think this is why Sonic 2 for the Master System is, like, a cool sequel. They really did emphasize the speed a little bit more. Sonic 1, you're kind of slow. Sonic 2, they're giving you all these options, you know, to just blaze through the level. Ah, you bastard. Here you go, even though my streaming has one to review the I don't want... Oh no, of course not. Oh, go ahead. Wait, your ex? Oh, I see. You don't want her to pull ahead. I see. I see. Well, you take it easy. Thanks for hanging out, man. I appreciate it. I'm glad that we had, like, a bunch of people in for Sanic randomly. I'm glad for that. But you have a good night, my man, okay? I'm gonna beat this game and I'm fucking out of here. And then you won't see me streaming for another 3 months. No, I'm back now. Whee! Fuck! Also, my follows aren't working. I just noticed that my follow didn't update to slow. It's still Shadowed Scarecrow. I need to run my thingamajig again. I'll do that at the end of the stream. My stream labels. Whee! I think I'll have Roll 34 of your PNG. I wish. I fucking wish, Ultrasound. Sonk the honk. Batface the Rogue. Oh, the world's gems are mine. Alright. What the fuck is that? Oh! Is that a pig? You get... Look how quick enemies expect you to react in this one. You get like a second. Wait. No continues. Pardon me? No. I was 1 when this game came out. Oh god. That makes me fucking not feel so good deep down. Well, fuck that. I'm gonna beat this game next time. In fact, I'm gonna stream tomorrow. I'm gonna beat it tomorrow. I'm not going through that shit again. Now that I know that it's permadeath, quote unquote, I'll oh wait, hang on. Is this me? It's not even me. Fuck. Now that I know it's permadeath, I'll take it a little more seriously. There's gotta be a way it continues. I refuse to believe there's not. If not, this is way harder than the first one. Anyway, I will stream this. I'll stream some more Sanic tomorrow. We'll beat this one at very least, and then maybe I'll just hop straight onto Shining Force. But thanks for hanging out, you guys. I love you. I appreciate you. It's been real fun. I'm glad to be back. Been a crappy time, but the crappy times are behind us, baby. Now it's time to play Sanic for the rest of time. Thank you for the follow, Slow. I will put you on the board as soon as I update all of my crap.